receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, take on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. To the air, it's Arnold. First play taken, a deep shot. He's got a receiver wide open here. Look out, he's loose. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
It's a prime example of how you stretch the defense early in a game. Opening drive, they attack them deep and expose the secondary right off the bat. And not only, Chris, is it a big score, but it keeps the defense honest in the back end and should open up the short and intermediate routes the rest of the way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Throw the football. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! This returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Look for a first down at the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Using his legs, it's Alston. And he will be stuffed for no gain. When they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. Bites off a defender. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The punt team is out there. It's third down, folks. What is going on here? Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go for the air. They have the option to do either.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. Solid game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Pressure is coming. As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it. The runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Critical 3rd down plays coming up. The throw. It's Ncaa5. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. He drops back in the gun. Going for a big play downfield. The ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Well, this is incomplete. We have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. So Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaking free at the 35. The junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. To throw, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so he's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Whoa, was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Nice grab, it's Durham. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time for just one more play before halftime. the shotgun, it's a handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And now kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
If the offense stays on the field, the coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Now past the 30. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows him what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Auburn's still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Ball handed off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Ncaa5. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. For his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On first and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Again, this offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wrap down the middle. It's Anderson. That's enough to move the sticks. And first down now from the 23. LSU getting set for the first and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
On third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Touchback, ball spotted at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Short completion at the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. It's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package. Having a dream game.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Jukes to get free. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. And LSU is now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have...
Touchdown, LSU! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with the lead.
is operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 2 o'clock with the running game. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking for the wideout. Over the middle. It's Simmons. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. A massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he keeps it. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. Oh, the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. The junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, it looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Right into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage with Paceful.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with this. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
In hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Touchdown, Auburn. They continue to roll up the score.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He escapes the pocket. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a first down, but they rule him out of bounds, so a turnover on downs. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.